In this Tower of Fantasy video, I'm going to give you my top 3 SR chipsets to use for King in the Scythe of Crows. King is an SSR attack weapon that can be used as both a DPS and a shield breaker, and this weapon thrives on battling multiple enemies at once. If you're new here, please sub to the channel for Tower of Fantasy. This month, I am on a subscriber grind, and I am super close to 28k subs on the channel, so if you could help me out, throw me a sub, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Starting with the third best weapon chipset for King, I think it's going to be this one. The NA chipset with the 3-piece set bonus called Overload. It says when dealing damage greater than 100% of attack, deal additional damage equal to 60% of attack. The cooldown for that is going to be 3 seconds. Looking at my Wanderer info, my flame attack is 7,258 at current, so 60% of that is damage every 3 seconds. That's huge. That's giving you an extra boost in damage whenever you're using this weapon, and you are really going to be using King a lot because this is going to be one of your main damage dealers, especially when you have that discharge skill and you get that damage just going out there. For more information on the NA chipset, I actually did an entire video on it. For everything that you need to know, check the link in the description, or you can just head on over to my channel and check out that video. Definitely good information on the NA chipset, but it's definitely going to be the third best SR chipset to use on King because King is all about dealing damage. Alright, so the second best chipset for King, in my opinion, I think is going to be this one, and it's going to be the Robar Chipset with the 3-piece set bonus called Devourer. It says when a target is shattered, poison the target and deal damage equal to 45% of attack every second for 10 seconds. With this chipset, my flame attack is at 7,114, so that's going to be 45% of that every second for 10 seconds. So that's actually really good when you shatter a target. And a weapon like King, it's a attack weapon, but for the longest time, I thought it was a shatter weapon because of how efficient it is at breaking shields, because you do so much with just regular attacks, aerial attacks, just every type of attack is just so geared towards shattering shields that it makes this a perfect chipset for King to get that poison damage on. Alright, and then finally, my number 1 pick for the absolute best SR chipset to use on King is going to be this one. And it's going to be this one, the Sobek Chipset called Swamp Shadow. The 3-piece set, increased damage dealt by 6% for each enemy nearby up to 3 stacks. It's going to be 7.5% for me because I have 1 star on each of the chips that I own. That means I've actually had duplicates of this chipset. So this chipset actually goes hand in hand with King's weapon. When King is fully charged, the next attack will set the target on fire for 8 seconds, causing damage equal to 58% of attack every second. Ignited targets have 50% reduced healing efficacy. Now, I have King at 3 stars. The first star advancement says increases shatter by 15%. After shattering a target shield, deal burn damage equal to 120% of attack to the target every second for 15 seconds. So that actually really helps the Robar chipset a lot. The second activation increases the current weapon's base HP growth by 16%. And the third activation, increased damage dealt by 10% for each enemy within 6 meters, up to a maximum of 30%. So that actually goes hand in hand with the Sobek chipset. 4 stars, increased current weapon's base attack growth by 32%. 5 stars, increased damage dealt against HP shields or shield enemies are 100%. And then 6 stars, increased damage dealt by 10% for each enemy slain for 30 second stack up to 3 times. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it or it was able to help you in any way, you can show me your thanks by giving the video a like or checking out another video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Peace out.